Hi Pisces, welcome to your reading. Today we're going to look into the next 2 weeks for you. Keep in mind this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. This also applies to your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. So be sure to check out your other placements if you feel called to. Depending on when you're watching this, if you're watching this when Earth Guide, when I'm uploading this, Happy New Year. Sorry, there's a helicopter going over my house. So let's get started with Earth Guide. Your sacred calling upon this planet is to simply love and be loved. So I feel like it's important for you, what I'm feeling is to tap into your loving energy and your integral and pure energy. I'm letting go of the defenses against other people and knowing that there are certain people that you can really ultimately fully and completely love and trust. And it's like when you take them for granted, they have the potential of leaving. And making sure you're not projecting other people's things onto, not projecting your past hurts onto other people. All right, any additional messages for Pisces? It's a lot, so I'm gonna put those back. Any additional messages for Pisces, please? Any additional messages for Pisces, please? Okay, so I feel like you've been clouded, like your judgment has been clouded or something. Yeah, truth. Something has happened where you feel like clouded in your judgment or clouded in the way that you're perceiving things, and it's leading you to misinterpret your intuitive hits, or feel like you can't trust your intuitive hits. I feel like there's multiple voices going on at once. It's like you have your intuitive voice, which you're used to and you're fully well acquainted with and you've listened to it for a very long time, and there's also like other weird voices that are coming in. It's almost like self-sabotaging behavior, and I feel like it's kind of putting up, it's making you want to like put up a facade or like a block to, not facade, but like put up a block to other people and really retreat inwards. And I feel like when you detach from all the voices going on and really tune into your heart and your soul through meditation, through divine guidance, through journaling, through writing music, through like playing music, listening to music, and with the intention of reaching a solution, you'll receive that in turn and be able to see the truth for what it really is and channel the truth. So with intuition, it says trust your intuition. It has been guiding you to the answers that you seek. I'm also feeling let go of any doubts that you have about where you're being told to go. I feel like for some of you, you're being led on a path that is one that I wanted to say abnormal, but it's not abnormal. It's not at all. But to you, it's something that you never would have thought about before. It's a completely new idea or a completely new way to execute something, and there's some doubts, but it's only like I see that you're only having doubts because that's been a consistent energy stream that you've had for maybe multiple months, like going on this journey of having like doubting the external because of the chaotic energy on this like world scale right now, or especially in the United States, like that kind of scale. And also coronavirus, it's like unstable energy, so it's caused you to doubt being able to really move forward or take the leap forward. But I feel like you're going to provide a lot of peace and refuge to other people. I don't know why I'm saying that. You could either be like in a helping position, an essential worker or something like that, and there's like some sort of thing that you're developing or product you're developing that can assist people that you work with or heal. And it's a matter of how do you do that, or how do you go about it, or how do you perfect it to the best of its ability. No limitations. You are a celestial being with unlimited potential. There is much for you to share. Yeah, I just feel like there's something that you're meant to share something, of course, with it being said, either being an earth guide for other people through your intuition, making sure you get past this like internal mind chatter, or just like even physical body. I can feel like pain in the stomach. You could be having like motion sickness or things like that, or just nausea or upset. There's like your body, I feel like, is going through a shift, and you just kind of have to ride the wave of it. And truth, it says see your light, know your power, have the courage to walk your truth. I also feel a lot of like, I feel really lightheaded right now. Something you could be having lightheadedness, of course. I do feel like you're preparing to ultimately channel something higher and the light, and raise your vibration. You are a channel through which healing energy reaches the world. So I do feel like you help heal people, whether that's literally you're a nurse or a doctor or things like that, or you speak to other people and your energy is just very nurturing and healing and loving. And I feel like it's important for you to see your true potential and really live up to that without any pressure from anybody, even yourself. Just allow it to kind of unfold how it's supposed to and surrender to what is. Okay. There's some things that you're moving through right now that are helping you reach this point. So it's more that you know that too. What phase of life should Pisces be focusing on right now? What areas of life should Pisces I can't talk. Hello, what areas of life should Pisces focus on right now? There we go. Pisces, please. What areas of life should Pisces focus on? Ooh. I want to take this into Jupiter, yeah. I feel like expanding balance in your own life. Let's see what this would. Mercury, how you think, communicate, write, talk, and travel. Make sure you're doing things that are the highest reflection of you, especially when it comes to other people. Because you might not be conscious of how other people are interpreting your messages or what you're saying, but as long as you, there's a hair. As long as you know that you are living up to your highest self and you have the highest intentions and are of love and light, there really is going to be no room for error, and however other people perceive it is their own projections or their own story. And when you know that you're doing it out of the goodness of your heart, or speaking from the goodness of your heart, or really trying to uplift people around you, it shows and it amplifies, and you'll receive good for that too. Something about relationships going through a transformation. I'm feeling Virgo. Virgo also rules Mercury. There's Libra here and Uranus. So I do feel like there's a shakeup that's going to teach you how to gain balance, or feel like a diplomat, or just have a high level of respect for other people. I do feel like this is intense emotion that you're going through right now, or just like intense to navigate the current areas that you're in. I feel like there's a lot shifting, a lot that was under the surface that has come up to come out. There's a lot going on about your internal voice as well, how you're speaking to yourself, reflecting onto other people, and I feel like it's not a conscious behavior. Make sure you're not going down a road of negative self-talk. I also feel like for some, keeping in mind how much you're consuming. That could be anything. That could be alcohol, things like that. Making sure that you have a balance and moderation in what you're consuming so you can have the highest vibration possible, especially for times right now when it's so easy to, especially you being so empathic as a Pisces, it's so easy for you to pick up on the energies of everybody around you. It's super intense and kind of chaotic right now, and it's only you know that things become the most challenging to push you to move, and I feel like a lot of solutions are also being found right now. It's just important that you keep your vibration ultimately the highest it can, just so your body doesn't go through any physical things as well as a result of your internal talk based on the feelings that you're feeling from everybody around you. If there's any anxiety or sleepless nights or things like that, I'm seeing lavender. So drink lavender tea, drink chamomile tea, do things to where throughout the day pay attention to the little voices within, or the little like warning signs of the beginning phases of this deep feeling internally. Because I feel like by the end of the night, when it gets to the end of the day, the end of the night, it kind of reaches its peak. It also, I feel like, reaches its peak around afternoon time. It's like it goes in waves, but it's just very draining for you, and I feel like the adrenals are really drained. I'm also hearing there's no room for escapism. So it's important that you just face what's in front. I mean, of course, if it's too difficult to navigate, if you've lost a loved one, I'm feeling there's people that are available to speak to. I feel like hypnosis would be a really good one, but not even just hypnosis, energy healing, Reiki, speaking to a Reiki practitioner who can really help guide you and move the energy for you. Connecting with loved ones who's passed away. I do feel like there are loved ones who have passed away who are trying to speak to you. However, because there's so much energy going on internally, it's hard for them to reach you and give you an accurate message. And also they want you to know that you will make it through and it will be okay. You have to hold on to that. With Jupiter, your confidence, courage, self-belief, and luck. I do feel like something or someone who has passed recently wants to come through and talk to you. This could be within the last year, 11/11, last year, the last few years, but I'm also feeling like within 2020, someone who's passed away, and I feel like they want to tell you that you can soar as far as you can think of. And I feel like they're learning that they could have taken so many more leaps than they did because they didn't do it out of fear. And I feel like they can see you, and I feel like they're now a guide, and they do not want you to repeat that. So they really want you to come into your highest self and your highest expression so you can really jump as far as you can go. I do feel like a lot of beautiful energy is coming out of this kind of unwavering time, and you'll be really thankful that you persevered and stayed strong to who you were. And you will see a really big payout for that, whether that's like emotional relief, financial abundance, things like that. There's a lot coming for you out of this, out of a pure desire of wanting something different. Cancer. For some of you, it could be a mom, a mother figure. Libra, again. Could be a mom who's coming through, someone who genuinely loves you for you and really sees your power and your presence and knows that your relationship, I feel, was intentional. I feel like you taught her a lot more than she realized. I feel like you taught her a lot more about herself, and she never really got to express how grateful and thankful she was to you. I'm also hearing, do not repeat my patterns. I'm saying doing generational healing so you can clear out what's like generational, yeah. The energy is emotional, sensitive, caring, and loving. It may concern family, a mother, or child. For some of you, I'm also feeling an uncle who's passed away. I'm also feeling perhaps even an aunt. But I am feeling like an uncle or a masculine figure coming through really strongly to kind of joke around or have a lot of light, or just kind of say it's only as serious as you make it. I don't know what that means, but I'm sure you do. They feel like they have a lot of love and a lot of happiness to give, or they were, that's how they were in the physical, and they want you to kind of remember that energy. And I'm also saying there's no need to be so sad. It'll get better. We'll meet again one day. I'm with you now more than I was then. I'm helping you. I feel like they're also like, I'm seeing like cutting, it's like I'm seeing a maze that you're having to go through, and I'm seeing that's like a life experience. And I'm also seeing that they're kind of cutting out the fallen branches that have gotten you stuck on your path or something like that. Oh, any additional messages for Pisces? Yeah, Queen of Cups, there you are, very feminine. There's a transformation in overgiving. I feel like you may have been holding back out of fear of being taken advantage of, because that's what happened in the past. And I'm feeling that you're learning that when you let go of this aspect of you, you'll see that new people come into your life who appreciate everything that you give, and they also give back equally and very abundantly too. I feel like there are new people who are wanting to come into your life to show you a new way of being, and I do feel like anyone from the other side, they are orchestrating those meetings. Yeah. Queen of Cups, I do feel like intuition is a big one for you right now. I feel like listening to the intuitive hits, I feel like knowing that you can give emotionally, like emotional love to other people, and that also in turn fills up your cup as well. You don't have to hold on to your emotions or your love or compassion out of fear of it being taken from you, because even when you give out of love, even strangers that you meet, complimenting them, giving them words of affirmation or random little bleeps, if you have like an intuitive download or intuitive hit to tell them something, doing that, and they will be very thankful for you. All right, Pisces. Any additional messages for Pisces? Strength. There you go. You're very strong. Two of Swords. Ooh, are you making? Yeah, you're making a decision right now, or you're going through like an internal battle of the old and the new. I'm also feeling, but you're going to choose the new with the Fool, and I feel like there's a part of you that wants to just live really kind of carefree and effortlessly. Oh, you got the Sun and Strength. I do want you to know that you are strong enough to make this change. I feel like it entails a big leap of some sort, or just a lot of like you having to believe in yourself, which is like in a sense foreign to you. Or maybe I'm feeling also like I'm tired of being my own source of strength or my own source of security. So I feel like when you're ready to let that go, or allow somebody else to also assist you in the ways that you've been helping yourself, or like ease the pain. It's like you've been holding on to that old story so tightly that nobody else could be able to come in. And so now you're letting that go and new people are coming in. Yeah. The Emperor. So this could even be in Aries. You could also have Aries in your chart somewhere. You could also have Leo in your chart somewhere. Something like that. I just feel like a deep transformation is happening, but ultimately it's bringing you to like this leader sense of mind or state of mind. And I'm seeing helping other people, channeling other things. People come to you for guidance. Oh. Yeah, the Fool and Judgment. Again, I do feel like you are a channel for divine wisdom, and I feel like you should know that. And your channeling gifts are out of this world, I'm feeling. And divinely inspired. I feel like any internal battle that you've been having with yourself is ultimately rejecting this aspect of you out of fear of not being good enough, or not being integral, or growing up around family that didn't believe in channeling, things like that for some of you. But I do feel like you're walking away from that with the Eight of Cups and moving on to a new avenue. I feel like you've held on for a long time out of fear of being hurt, or Ace of Cups on the bottom. Nine of Pentacles, out of fear of being hurt or left kind of like in the dust by other people, but I feel like you're going to see that you will not be. And I also feel like you're just going to naturally outgrow them and come into a new kind of soul family, or people who really love you and admire you and are on the same level. People who are doing the same kind of things that you're doing and helping other people. All right. Any additional messages for Pisces? Any additional messages for Pisces? You're going through a major transformation on multiple levels. I definitely feel it towards yourself too. Any additional messages for Pisces? Okay. Ask for help from others, the situation will improve. Yeah, I do feel like, yes, on the bottom. Don't stop. I do feel like there are people that you have to consult or come to. I feel like there's people in your life who have done major healing on themselves as well, or for themselves, or learned a lot that you can reach out to and ask for guidance, and they will have open, loving arms. Like they just want other people to feel peace again, just like they have. There's something better in improving health. I do feel like you're going on a new route health-wise. This could be because like the new year or something like that, or something like a sickness of some sort has led you to change your routine, change what you consume, whether that be physically through food or drink or whatever, or even media on your phone, things that you're following. I'm seeing follow more uplifting pages. Perhaps even finding new apps or finding new things to do if you are kind of like stuck on your phone or things going on. And if you work on your phone, I understand. I feel like learn how to decipher work and play. And if you work on your phone a lot, look for a new way to play than on your phone. Like go outside, go for walks, do different things in nature, change up your routine, be assertive. So I do feel like this situation ultimately is going to call for you to stand up for yourself in some way, whether that be to somebody in your family who doesn't agree with you, or you having to tell somebody that you want them to treat you a certain way. There's something about you just having to stand up for yourself, and it's been really challenging. I feel like that's why you kind of kept yourself silent for a while, but it's pushing you to ultimately be your highest self. And that's why I feel like it's kind of like the walls caved in and you had to break free on your own and realize that you actually could. Any additional messages for Pisces? And this could even be with the relationship that you're having, friendships, etc. Within the next few months, success. So I do feel like you are going to heal as well. I do feel like within the next few months, you're going to be such a different person and also attracting different things, speaking differently. The way that you talk about others and yourself is going to improve for the better. I feel like within the next few months, a lot is going to change for you and you're almost going to like walk up the steps to a new reality. I feel like you're starting to choose that now, or you have been lately. And of course too, within the next few months, depending on when you're watching that is when your birthday is. And so you're going into a new personal year number, you're going into a new solar return. So different energies are going to be amplified this next year for you. Depending if Pisces is your sun, or even Aries or Aquarius or whatever. You're moving into a new energy that is ultimately going to benefit you and also push you forward and give you new challenges to overcome. So it's important that you overcome these ones that you're currently going through, I'm feeling. Look for a sign. I feel like whenever you lose hope, just ask for a sign and you will feel either a jolt through your body that something is with you, sending you a lot of love and peace and kindness and reassurance. And also you'll start seeing things out in your reality, or even on your phone, or even random billboards, things like that, that reassure you that you are essentially looked after, loved, cared for, and appreciated by the divine. So yeah. All right, thank you so much for watching, Pisces. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you in the next video. I love you so much. Take care, and I'm just repeating myself over and over and over again. Bye.